creating this, we will use all the modern technologies like HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap, JavaScript and jQuery. So first take a look how this website looks like, then we'll move further. As you can see, very first we have the header which is containing the image, social media icons like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Behance. Left side here we have the hero text which is containing the name, designation, some text and animated button. At the very left side we have the sidebar which is containing the logo and some counted menus like home, about, resume, work, blog, contact. So friends, very first I'm gonna creating this beautiful sidebar, then we'll work for the different section. So first take a look how this responsive navigation bar working. Okay, so I'm just decreasing the browser size to show you. As you can see, this is truly responsive. If I click on this toggle menu, you can see we are getting the sidebar responsive navigation coming up. If I'm clicking on it, it is just going back. So it's look kind of cool, isn't it? See. So friends, in this class, I'm gonna creating this beautiful sidebar from very scratch. Okay, so while waiting, let's get started. Friends, I have created a new folder called build website today. Inside this I have put index file, a style file and logo. Okay, so this folder I'm gonna using throughout this course. Right now we need some text editor, so we have text editor like bracket. You can use it or you can use any kind of text editor, whatever you prefer the most. Okay, so right now I'm gonna using the bracket. As you can see, this is the bracket and it is open source. You can download it for free from the Google. Simply search brackets.io in Google. After searching, you will be getting the very first link. Click on that link and just follow the steps to download. And after downloading, simply install. After installing, you will be getting like this. Right? We have the index file style.css. Right now, I have to create the simple document. For creating the simple document, what I am doing, I am putting exclamation sign and simply hitting the tab. You can see we are getting full document occupied here. Why I am getting this? Because I have enabled a plugin called Emmet. You can see here. You can simply install it by going through the very right side, very top option called extension manager. Click on it. After clicking, you will be getting the search. Simply search here Emmet, and after searching, hit the enter. It will be opening here. After opening, simply install that plugin and it's done. Friends, whenever you write just a simple line of code, it will be expanded beautifully on the click of tab button. Let me show you here. Say for example, you need container class. So you don't need to write container. Simply put dot container, hit tab, it will be expanded. If you want to write the ID of container, simply put has container and hit the tab, it will be expanded beautifully. Okay, so enable this plugin called Emmet. Right now we need some files. Very first we need the font or some icon. Okay, then we need Bootstrap. So just I'm going to the Google. Search Font Awesome CDN. Very first link we have Font Awesome Bootstrap CDN by Stack Path. Click on it. So here we have the very first link called Font Awesome CSS. Simply make sure to copy it. Make sure to copy it. Okay. Come back to the bracket, which is the text editor. Right here, just below to this title tag, I am putting link. And inside the link hyperreference, I'm just pasting it. So we have linked Font Awesome CDN file. Right now we need some another CDN, that is framework like Bootstrap. Okay, so again I'm going to the Google. Okay, and here we have searched bootstrapcdn.com. Simply search bootstrapcdn.com. After searching, you will be getting this page as I'm getting right now. Very first we have CSS file. Make sure to copy it. Coming back to the bracket, there just below to the Font Awesome icons, I'm gonna linking it. Okay, so I am putting here link. This link will be having the hyperreference. Okay, inside this I'm just putting Bootstrap CDN file. Right now I'm gonna linking this style.css, which is truly empty. See here. So just I'm linking it. All the files which are coming here like index style.css are existing in the folder called build website today, which is available in the desktop. Okay, so just coming below here, putting link inside the hyper reference, I'm gonna linking a style.css. So finally we have linked the style sheet, bootstrap, and also we have added here font or some .min.css. So friends, right now I'm gonna working for the navigation part which I have discussed already earlier. Okay, so let's have a look how it's look like, then we'll move further. As you can see, this is the sidebar which is containing the logo and some counted navigation menus like home, about, like this. So very first I'm creating a simple markup using HTML5, then I'll be styling it in the style.css, and then I'm gonna working for the JavaScript to make it toggle effect. Okay, so if I decrease the browser size, you will be knowing it. You can see all the sidebar is just disappearing from here. Only the logo and this toggle menu is coming up. So if I click on it, you will see all the sidebar are coming up like this. Okay, so very first I have to work for this logo and this toggle menu which is called hamburger menu, and it is also containing 3 horizontal bars. Okay, so for this we'll use some simple markup and then styling. Okay, so let's do. Here I am putting a class. First I am putting div with a class called move header. So I am mentioning div. I am giving a class to it called move header. This class is not existing anywhere. I'll be styling it later on. Okay. Inside this I am putting class called dflex. What is this dflex? Dflex is like a container from the Flexbox, and it works like bootstrap container. Okay. Inside this dflex I have to put the logo. For putting the logo, we have predefined class called neighbor brand. Okay, so here I am putting dot neighbor brand. Okay, now inside this I am putting anchor link. Anchor link will be having the image source for the logo. Okay, so here I am putting image, and this time I am locating my image for the logo. So logo is available in the folder like build website today. There we have the logo, and this is the logo. You can see its size. It is kind of 3636 into 803 pixels. You can put any kind of logo, but make sure to adjust that beautifully. Okay, so we have added the logo. Right now we have to work for the toggle menu or the hamburger, which is containing 3 horizontal bars. So just below to this I am putting button. This button will be having the class called toggle menu. Inside this I am putting a span tag 3 more times. Okay, so I am pressing Ctrl D 2 more times, and it's been duplicated. Okay, if I show in the browser, we'll get only the logo there. Let's have a look first. I am going through the live. Okay, so you can see at the very right side, very first option we have live preview. Click on it. As you can see, the logo is coming too bigger. It's looking kind of weird, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll be adjusting it beautifully in the style.css. Okay. Now, this time we have to work for the different part. We have worked for the logo and the toggle menu icon. Right now we have to work for the sidebar, which is containing some counted navigation menus like home, about, and we have blog, resume, and so on. Okay, so for that what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna creating some different section here. Very first I'm putting a selector called header. This header class, this header selector will be containing class called header left. This class header left is not existing anywhere. I'll be styling it later on. I'm putting id and giving an id to it like neighbor collapse toggle. Okay, so when we'll click on the hamburger menu, we'll get all the sidebar coming up from the left direction. Okay, just inside the header I am putting class called top. Inside this I am putting a for the anchor, and now I am putting the logo name called M. Right, now we have to work for the menus icon, which I have already shown you. Like we have 6 different types of icons available. So for that icon, I'm gonna using some different tag. Okay, so here I am putting eval. Eval stands for on order list. Inside this, I'm putting a class called nav. This will be having the nav menu obviously, and this nav menu class I'll be styling it. Okay, now inside the UL tag I am putting li, and this li will be having the anchor link. Anchor link will be having the icon. Okay, for the icon I am putting I tag. This will be having font or some icon like FA. Okay, so very first I'm putting FA user. Oh, this is icon for the home. Okay, you can choose any icon whatever you prefer the most. Simply go to the font or some official website. There search for cheat sheet. You will be getting all the icons listed there. Make sure to select your icon, copy the code and paste here. It's as easy as 1 to 3. Okay, now this anchor link will be having some defined classes which will be defined later on. Here I am putting class, and this class will be having some different types of classes name. Okay, so nav link active. This will be activated by default. That's why I'm putting active here. Okay, now I need to put some data toggle. In the data toggle, I am putting tooltip. What is tooltip actually? You might have noticed when I am hovering over the icons, we are getting the icon name respectively there. Let's have a look. As you can see, I am putting my mouse pointer over this very first icon and we are getting the name like home. If I hover over it, you will see about. If I hover over it, resume. So this is called tooltip. I am gonna using this tooltip there with title. Okay, so I have added data toggle. Right now, I'm gonna adding title. Friends, whatever you put in the title, that will be showing up there. Okay, so here I'm putting home. So it will